Hello everyone, happy Thursday and welcome to today's stream where we are back to fighting for our lives in the long dark. It's been about 6 months. We last played in January, but the newest update to the DLC just released on, I think, Monday. So it is the final map area. There's a new map, which I was really excited about, although it sounded brutal. It's the most vertical of the maps in the game so far, and also the coldest. So I was like, okay, that sounds rough, but we spent, a lot of time getting ourselves outfitted. We're in a good place, felt like, and then I realized there's Timberwolves, and Timberwolves are terrible. We are playing in a custom game where we turned them down after the last time they killed me, but I don't know exactly how bad they're still going to be. So, vertical means lots of climbing, so we're going to need to get underweight. I can't be packing too much stuff with me, but we also need to be really well equipped and have a lot of ammo. So the beginning part of the stream is probably going to be a lot of assessing my gear, honestly. I don't remember where we left off. I just know we got back to Transfer Pass and then logged out to wait for the next update because I didn't want to tempt fate and die. This is a final part of that story that we've been chasing. I think there's one more update coming to the DLC for some of the extra features they've talked about, but this is the last piece of the story for that weird Rudiger's machine thing. But let me say hello to everybody, and then we are going to jump in and assess our situation. Kevin, Christy, Gen X, welcome, and Crepter, good to see you. Hope you are all having a good day so far. So we're here in the vacant depot. I'm going to pick up my bedroll so I don't forget it, because I don't think I have like a spare one or anything. No. Okay, so where are we at right now? We are encumbered. That's not great. Can I go to... is it display, maybe? I'm a fan of my Imperial Freedom units as an American, but right now, because of the update, they're really, really off. Like, if you look at a gallon of water, it actually says, like, something like 60 pounds of water. It doesn't actually weigh that in your bag. It is accurate in the bag, but it's very disconcerting to see when I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. So, yeah, 6 liters. That fixed it. Yeah, it was really weird when I was messing around in my other game that I have going on. To see it that way. So we're carrying our hunting rifle. We're also carrying our revolver. Those are both very heavy. I'm thinking maybe we just take one. We have significantly more revolver ammo, so that might be what we take. Flashlight might be handy during an aurora. We have a thermos, our flare gun. I don't know if Timberwolves care about flare guns. Okay, enter Sundered Pass to look for evidence of Rudiger's escape. That's where we are. Reach the weather station and search the area using the handheld shortwave. So that's where we're going. Oh yeah, we have like 2 extra flare guns, a bunch of extra clothes, tools, the hacksaw, jerry cans, and a lantern. We had a lot of stuff. Rifle ammunition, food, more food, lots of fire stuff. Okay, we have a lot of things here, so we're not like miserably set up. So what are we going to leave behind? I'm almost underweight, but I need to make sure I have enough fuel. I don't have any fuel right now. Okay. I need one of those jerry cans, is what that amounts to. I need a jerry can. I don't need... We're going to leave 3 of the stims here. Those aren't very heavy, but I'm still going to just leave them behind. We're going to bring 2. Any little things I can bring. These weigh almost nothing, so I'm going to keep them. Am I wearing my new belt? I am. So we got this rifle holster to make the rifle weigh less. And we also have this tool belt to make some of our tools weigh less. This is what we got as our reward for the last part of the story. But I think I'm going to leave the the rifle here, so we don't need that rifle thing either, which means I can wear.
Drink right now.
Ooh, but I want my crampons. They help with some of the climbing stuff. Okay. Anyway, where's my rifle? We're going to drop it. Drop that. And then that means that I do not need this. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to put these on to help us climb better, have better grip. Look at it, it puts little spikes on my shoes. It actually shows them. That's fun. Forgot it did that. All right, so am I in good shape? Let's see. All my clothing is in decent shape. There's some stuff in the 80s, but nothing too terrible. This all seems fine. This doesn't weigh anything, so that's handy. Fire starting stuff. I still need some fuel. Tools. We do not need arrow shafts. I don't even have a bow. I'm going to walk a little bit here. I don't know. Start leaving junk in here too. No, wait. That's where my bedroll goes. Oh, yeah. We have deer hide curing in here. I killed a deer at the end last time. Forgot about that. All right. So we're going to drop this. Both of them. They don't weigh very much, but we don't need them. I want my firearm cleaning kit. Oh, we have a jerry can. We have a jerry can. Okay, so we're good. We have a jerry can. I could drop the flashlight. The thing is, like, the thing with the story is you go into it knowing that you're going to be dealing with, auroras. Oh, drinking some water will immediately help. Wait, what are my stats looking like? Okay, so if I drink some water, that will immediately help. Because the other thing is, right now, I don't even have a cooking pot or anything. I'm going to eat this meat. I will also make sure I don't have any stink squiggles. We're slightly under weight now, so that's good. Carrying a bunch of coffee. My thermos is full of herbal tea already. I don't really need to be carrying all this, but it doesn't weigh very much, so it feels like, why not? I think I'll leave my oil behind. Hey, Sarah. See, I told you weren't going to miss anything. I'm still obsessing over my gear. This is all cloth. Right. I'm just torn on what I want to bring with me versus, like, rely on finding when we get there, Like, I feel like I should at least bring the cooking pot. Now I'm encumbered again. So let's leave the oil. Now I'm not encumbered. I would rather bring the cooking pot than the oil. For sure. Because we'll need to make more water eventually. All right. I'll leave this behind too. Oh no, your meeting could have been an email. That's annoying. I hate that. All right, so we have a lot of water actually, but we're leaving water here. I did watch a little bit of video on the new map area. Not a ton, but enough to realize that I'm probably going to want to set up a bunch of little camps along the way. Hey, Wander, good to see you. Oh, right, we had all this meat. We killed that deer at the end. We killed that deer. All right, well, I'm going to leave that there because we're not going to bother with it. What time is it? It's getting to be nighttime. So actually, I'll cook up some here. We'll spend the night here and then leave in the morning? Or just go now? The first place to go, I'm assuming, like, there's always been 3 roads out of this place, and one of them was just You know, they were dead ends as the DLC came out. So I'm pretty sure that it's a really big climbing rope to start, which we can do with a cup of coffee. But I feel like I should be going with a full stomach. It just makes sense to go with a full stomach, you know? So let's light this fire. Just real quick. We have matches, tinder. Oh, I don't have any firewood? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That is not acceptable at all. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make more space in my bag. I can't go without fire supplies. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Nope, I want to use a match and I want to use a cattail. So we're gonna work on full belly, and we're gonna work on my weight again, I guess. It's so hard to stay underweight in this game. Like, I don't know. I have such a hard time with it. All right, we got lots of fuel. Let's put a meat on there. Wait, I can't put my meat on there? Thought you could before. No? All right. Cook. Where's the meat I'm picking up? Oh, it's already cooked. Oh, well, that was a waste of campfire.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I cooked it all at the end. Well then, that changes literally everything. What a waste. In my defense, it didn't really look cooked. All right, so now how am I going to get I'm only over by 0.07. So if I drop some of these herbal tea boxes, that will get me under. There we go. Barely. We're at 34.97. Let's put my bedroll back down. Sleep until I'm not tired anymore. You have to be like full energy to make it up one of those climbing ropes. Unless it's a little climbing rope. I'm picturing a big one. The video I watched, he spawned in the new map area, so it didn't actually show how to get there. And it was 4 hours long, and I slept through about half of it, so I only have a rough idea. But I don't mind figuring out the map. I don't want any part of the story spoiled. And he wasn't playing that, he was just exploring the map. And dying multiple times. Alright, so we're not going to run or anything. We're going to conserve our energy. I can drink a cup of coffee, even a cold cup of coffee, when we get there. Oh, this is interesting. So originally this sign just said field 31, and I swear the other directions were like wiped out. And then when they added the mine, it changed to say Langston Mine. But the third map area is there, and it's still squiggled out. Oh, hello, dear. You're safe. I'm not going to mess with you today. All right, off we go. I'm going to run around on mountains with our little radio transmitter. Wonder if we have to repair the thing. Hopefully if we have to repair the transmitter, there's enough like fuses and metal and wire and stuff. It doesn't say we have to repair it. It just says we have to get there. Mine site this way, so it's got to be this one. Gotta be this one. The whole deal with this area is avalanches. Like, there were a lot of avalanches. I need at least one stick. Can I pick up a stick without going? encumbered? Yes. It's easier to start a fire with a stick than anything else. So it's a lot of... That's why I think it's so many climbing ropes, because the actual path is ruined. That's what I pieced together from reading the updates. There were also 2 other major updates to the game. One of which is the cougar. So they did add the cougar as a new predator, but it doesn't work like the others in that it's not roaming around in the world. It's basically there as a mechanic to keep you moving. So if you stay in one area of the map for too long, and it's a pretty decent amount, I think it's like 30 or 40 days, then you'll get a little pop-up that says like the cougar is encroaching, right? Like the whole idea is like if you're around, then the cougar gets curious and comes to find you. And so you have 2 days once that pops up to leave the area. If you don't leave the area, then the cougar actually shows up, and then at any point it can just attack you. What makes it hard if that happens is you don't see it coming. Like it doesn't appear at all. It doesn't make any noise. It literally just comes out of nowhere and attacks you, and you have to hopefully survive. And then after it attacks you, you can see it walking away. So in your like weird injured state, if you have a weapon, you can try to pull it out and shoot the cougar and kill it. And there's some cool benefits if you do that. But generally, it's pretty, like I said, it's a lot of days, and then you have a 2-day warning. And if you stay out of the area for a while, again, I'm not exactly sure how many days. Is this where we're going? No, this is blocked. No, I can't get in there. Okay, let's backtrack. I missed something while I was talking about the cougar, clearly. Uh-oh, how do I get out? Okay, good, we're good. We're good. Oh, rope. There it is. So yeah, it's pretty easy to avoid. Once you stay out of the area for a while, it will move on, and then you can go back to that place safely. So as long as you keep moving around the map, you'd never have to mess with it. You can also turn it off without being a custom game. There's a little toggle when you start the game that lets you turn the cougar off, which is cool. And then the other thing they added was the cheat death system. Did I actually say hi, Valnor? Now I can't remember. I saw you come in the middle of my thing, and now I can't remember. So if I didn't, sorry. Hi. So there's a cheat death system now. The game is no longer technically permadeath right off the bat. I'm going to take this firewood. It's going to encumber me, but now we're at the top of the rope, so let's see if I can get away with that. If not, I'll move the fire supplies somewhere closer to where we're going.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Suck it up, Astrid. This is nothing. Where does this go? Oh, this way. So when you die, you have a little pop-up that comes up, and you can choose to cheat death. You have 3 chances. If I look here, those little 3 fire at the bottom, the little campfires that show up at the bottom, is how many lives you have left, how many respawns. You get 3, but they have a really high penalty. So if you need to do it, like if I were to die and choose to cheat death, then I get a choice. I can choose to have 50% reduced health for 30 days, or permanently 25% less health. And then if you die and use your second one, it goes to, I think, like 66% for 30 days reduced, and then 33 maybe permanent. And if you lose your last one, like if you use your last death, it's 75% reduced health bar for 30 days, or 50% permanent reduced health bar. You'd never be able to have more than half health. So it's a steep penalty. Like, it's cool that they did it, but they definitely didn't make it easy. Like, it wasn't a, you know, you just choose to respawn and go get your stuff. There's also that too. You lose your stuff, a certain amount of it gets left behind in a bag that you can pick up. Some of it you do keep. I should be paying attention for wolves and stuff. Some of it you do keep, and you have two choices there as well. You can respawn outdoors near your stuff and go back and grab it. So then you're also all like near whatever killed you, which would work, I guess, if you died somehow stupid, like falling, or froze to death, I guess. You can go back for your stuff, or you can take a safe respawn, but you're further away. So you'll spawn in at some indoor location inside a building somewhere. But you might be in a totally different map area than your stuff. Are we supposed to go like that way? Or this way? Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, so definitely up. Definitely up. I didn't really think this through. Probably should have gone during the daytime. I was anxious to get going. Hey, JC, good to see you. I should have gone in the morning. The good news is, though, we're warm. We're not, it feels like 3 degrees for us because of our clothing. So we're not freezing or anything. We did put the time into the game so far and get ourselves really well equipped for the weather. That is a good thing. This way? Yeah. Hey, Ricky, good to see you. Up we go. It's a long walk. I think this one, the airfield one was a really long walk too. It's a long walk with nothing around. Like there's nowhere to go inside. That would be a real problem if you were cold. Like if you weren't able to withstand the cold. Because if we look again, the air temperature is technically -19 with a wind chill of, so it's -20 outside. Technically, which is very cold. Very, very cold. But that's why we're wearing our face mask and 2 pairs of pants. Is it an aurora? Or does it just look cool right now? It's an aurora. Oh, okay. I happened to look up and I was like, wait, the sky is colorful. That looks dead-endish. We're going this way. There could be aurora wolves. There could be aurora wolves. We'll keep our flashlight out. Leave transfer pass. We were still in transfer pass the whole time.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I wonder if an in-game compass item would still work since a geomagnetic storm took down your plane. It does not. It does say in the game at some point when you come across it that that compasses don't work. Unfortunately. All right, so now we're actually in the region, so we have to start being more careful. Transfer pass doesn't have wolves or anything, but now we could run into some. And I'm not sure where we're going. So yeah. Coming at night, not my best plan. I don't want to waste my flashlight battery either. Because if we run into an aurora wolf, I'm gonna need it. if we stick to the left? Maybe? Craftable sextant to use at night instead of compass. I could probably map, actually. We're warm enough. What's the map stuff under? Navigation. Oh, do I not have any charcoal? Oh, I didn't bring any charcoal. Oh, wait. We should do this. I'm gonna walk off a cliff chasing this. Let's go around. I just realized this is an aurora. Like, we should be looking for hidden stuff. We're not near a bunker or anything, but there is a supply cache over here. But it's below me, and I gotta get over there. In the last area, we got stuck, having to wait a long time for a, yeah. Still... How do I get down there, actually? We're all the way traced back up here, and I still don't see a way down. I don't think there is one. Not this way. It might be, like, further up here, and then there's a way to, like, loop back on yourself. Alright, well, we know there's one down there. These are just, like, supplies, and we're pretty well supplied, so... It's beeping so fast, though, that you know, like, it's gotta be, like, right at the bottom of this hill. How steep is this? Right here. Yeah, there it is.
I'll take it.
Rifle ammo, cleaning kit, revolver ammo. Wow, that was a lot of ammo. Okay, now the real question is, can I get back up where I was? And do I need to be back up where I was? It was a nice little path that we were following. They dropped a sizable update for Supermarket Sim today, a customization update so you can paint walls and floors. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it looks like maybe we can't get back up here. This was a one-way trip down, so hopefully that's fine, and we're not gonna be in trouble. Oh, looks like maybe it would have come here anyway. I don't know. There's water. It's funny how, like, I watched a video to, you know, to see a bit about the map, and none of this stands out. It doesn't. It doesn't sink in until you're doing it yourself. And even then, with my sense of direction, nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna keep walking. All this looks steep. Oh, the restockers take the boxes from the curb too? That's handy. There's just an... Oh, okay. There's an Aurora wolf over there. You can see it glowing. See if we can avoid it. I keep doing that. I want this one. Okay. We cannot avoid it. It's stalking me. How far? This is not going well right off the bat. I thought the high beam of the flashlight would scare them away. No? Okay, there it goes. Alright. Let's keep going this way, I guess. Aurora things detect you from really far away. And that took up half of my battery. I'm going to spend so much time lost here. I can already tell. Not coming back, is he? If we went into a pack of Aurora Timberwolves, it's all over. Is my gun loaded? Almost. We have 117 bullets. So, at least that's good. I wish the battery would recharge itself over time. That'd be really handy. What we're looking for from the images that they put out with the update is a weather station at the very top of the mountain. Climbing spot right there. Just alone. We're good though. This is good that it's nighttime, middle of the night, and we're maintaining our temperature. So this is gonna be a breeze in that respect. Climb. If it's more of this style of climbing than ropes, then that's great, because I can do that while I'm encumbered. Okay. Let's do the thing a bit and see. Not near anything. It did say, though, that we had to get to the weather station and activate the thingy, so maybe that's why I'm not going to do anything. This looks like a dead end. Are we walking towards a dead end? I'm going to spend so much time walking in circles here, I can already tell. Oh, maybe it loops over? Oh, that's a climbing spot. Okay, yeah, so you climb up and you can keep going. Okay, good. We're not at a dead end yet. This is the final part of the story. So there's going to be more updates to the DLC. They still haven't added traders or safe house customization that was promised. But this is the end of the story. Is that a rope? Oh, that is a rope. That's a big rope. Oh. Okay. Well, can I sleep in this temperature? Can I put my bedroll down anywhere here? Here. Oh yeah, it feels like 4. Okay, so we gotta get ourselves rested, and then I'm gonna have to drop some stuff so we can make that climb. Because that's a big rope. We're gonna need full energy. Let's drink our water. We can do a cup of coffee too, which will help. And then we're hungry. Let's eat the granola bar. And, oh, I have meat on me this whole time. Not enough to get a stink squiggle at least, but just a teeny bit. Oh, why am I carrying this salt? That's unnecessary. Let's eat some cattails too. We have a lot of them. Well, 13 is not really a ton, but... Okay, so we're up by 0.43. I think part of it is probably the ammunition we picked up. Drop this. Because we picked up 32 more rifle bullets, which is 0.64. I don't even have my rifle with me. Yeah, I might run into witches and need a salt circle. We're in really lucky shape that we could sleep outside like that the temperature is okay. I think I picked up a lot of sticks and stuff, so maybe that's an easy way to drop some weight. I have 5 cattails. I can drop 7 of these, and that might be enough. Yeah, by 0.02. 0.02. Okay, the aurora is over. So we're done with... Oh, no, I gotta pick up my bedroll. Darn it. Okay, we're encumbered again. By 0.98. Okay, so I gotta drop... Let's drop the majority of the sticks. We'll keep 1 stick. And hopefully be able to pick more up along the way. And we are still a little bit tired, but it is cold now. So I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. Even though it's cold, it still gives you the fatigue benefit. So here we go. I hope we're going the right way. I mean, I know that the weather station was to the left side of the map versus the right side of the map. The Timberwolves were mostly to the right. That's the one thing I picked up. But I don't know if this is the left side of the map. I don't know if this is there's a bunch of paths that lead to broken bridges and various things that, like, you get stuck. You spilled watermelon juice on your desk? That's terrible. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I should be walking with my gun out just in case. Although, with my luck, I'll waste some ammo just shooting stuff. Okay, there's bunnies. That feels... Oh, the birds! I was like, what the heck was that noise? I don't see anything. It looks like you can go down here. Yeah, the path goes that way. Does it also go further up? Because up feels like where we want to go. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, cave entrance. Okay. Hmm. Alright, so yeah, this kind of ends here. Deer there if we needed it, but we really don't. Okay, so do we cave, I guess? Or we can follow the path down that way. At this point, I have no idea where I am, where I'm supposed to go. I don't even see the weather station from this angle. I'm torn on if we go down and that takes us somewhere to go back up, or if the cave is the answer. There's a bunch of caves that just go out. Like, there's a cave that connects here to Forsaken Airfield, and there's one that connects you to... I'm gonna follow the path here. There's one that takes you to the zone of contamination as well. Okay, well, we know that there's that cave, so we can always backtrack to it. We can always backtrack if we have to. That's where we were kind of overlooking over there. The gun away. Does it feel like we're walking really slow? I don't know. We're probably going against the wind. Because it definitely feels like we're moving slower than we were before. The birds are back. I don't want to mess with stink squiggles. So I don't want to mess with birds. Or rabbits. Or that deer carcass. I don't want to be stinky. At least it's a clear night and not like a blizzard. Yeah, maybe deeper snow, so you just move slower over here. Yep, all I see is rocks and mountains. There's not a lot of shelter here. Oh, we are cold now too. Early morning in the game is the coldest part of the day. Like, the middle of the night through the morning is the coldest part of the day in this game. So we're... And the higher you get, the colder it's going to get. So if we look now, it feels like -1 even with our warmth bonus, because it's actually -27. So it's only 1 down arrow of cold, but it is very cold. Where does this go? This feels like we're walking to the edge of a cliff. Well, maybe not. Okay, there's a log that goes across.
Cold. So cold. Come on. Think of fire.
Still don't see anything.
Fire. Yeah.
It would have been nice if during the aurora we could have spotted the radio tower. Because that could have at least given me a bit of a... Like, it should have... Oh, well, actually, you know what? If we haven't turned it on, maybe it wouldn't be lit up yet. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Probably wouldn't have been lit up. That probably wouldn't have helped. Maybe it's, like, right above us? Oh, is that a tree or is that the tower? Right there, center screen. You might not even be able to see it, but there's something vertically right there. Right there. That's either a very tall tree that's rendering in from really far away, or that's the radio tower, which is really far away from where we are right now. Okay. But it feels like we're kind of moving in that direction, so I think maybe not taking the cave was the right thing to do. That cave feels like it would have taken us off the map. Like, that feels like one of the entrances from the other map areas. Of course, for all I know, I'm walking a completely different direction than I think I am, and could be wrong, and there's something really cool and necessary in there. Yeah, or a dead end. Because of the way the avalanches are, like, there are a lot of dead ends in this map that look like they will go somewhere. Like, I know at somewhere there's like a really obvious bridge that would take you to the weather station. But the bridge is destroyed, so you can't actually go across it. So if you go that way... This was a bit of help from watching the thing. Like, to the right-hand side of the map is a road. A really obvious road. And so you'd look at it and be like, oh, we should follow the road. That's where we're supposed to go. But when you do that, when you follow the road, you get to a dead-end bridge. And then you have to go all the way back around to the left side of the map to do like this weird climbing stuff. So... And I would have done that. I would have followed the road. 100%. So, I am glad that I got a little bit of map spoiler. Oh, is this bridge good? This bridge is good. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I wish I had charcoal right now. That's definitely the radio tower too. Oh, we're going the right way, guys. We did it. This bridge is terrifying. This is terrifying. You can actually fall off of these, I think. Oh, God. Perilous crossing. Yeah, Perilous is right. We got stuck there for a second. I thought we were going over. All right, we did it. We did it. That would be horrifying in real life. Imagine this in VR. Oh, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. We're getting...
It's cold.
Yeah, we're getting really cold now. Oh, a rope. Okay. There's a rope there, but we're still underweight. I haven't picked anything up. And our condition is okay, so we don't have any weight penalties. Can I climb this rope? We're gonna try it. A flare. We don't need that. Problem here is if I don't make it and we fall, there is no shelter. I mean, I guess if I walk all the way back to that cave. But really, we'd probably have to try to build a fire in a little nook and cranny section. Uh-oh, we're encumbered. Okay, hypothermia. Ooh, we made it though. This is it. This is the tower. And I want some charcoal and to warm up, but mostly some charcoal. Hey, Evan. Yeah, the coffee will boost your fatigue. So if you're tired and that's why you can't do it, it'll be fine. But in this case, it was
Too cold.
the fact that I was about to be cold, which lowers my carry weight capacity. Like instead of being able to carry 35 now, I can only carry 33. And since I was right on the cusp... Oh, charcoal!
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, the problem though is I'm cold, so... Oh, I want a map so bad, but it's terrible. We're gonna have to go inside and warm up, and then I can come out and do the charcoal. That looks like it has a giant snowball on top of it. I know it's some kind of like weather observatory looking thing, but it looks like there's a big snowball on top of that building.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Oh, I could have lit a fire there. Yeah, that would have worked too. I was just heading for the buildings. But yeah, I could have lit a fire barrel. Took the charcoal and headed for this. We're even higher up over here, so that will be good. Okay. Is this the observatory from the story mode campaign? No. Well, I don't know. Does it talk about an observatory? You couldn't get to this. Like, you wouldn't be able to ever come here in the story mode because this is the DLC map area. You'd only ever be able to get here if you owned the DLC. Hey, Paul, good to see you. All right, let's get inside. Warm up a bit. The bunkhouse here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I know. All right, yeah, pretty good warmth bonus. Carrots, soda, another soda, condensed milk. Firewood. Parka.
I think I can use this.
Is the urban parka better than the jackets I'm wearing? Nope. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave that right there. Need that. I'm gonna sleep for an hour just to get warm. And then I'm gonna go outside and map. And then we'll probably need to come right back inside. But also this saves the game. Although I think coming through the door saved the game too, so. There's also that. There's a lot of flares and... Oh, of course now it's foggy. Bummer. Hopefully this still works. Yeah, okay, deer carcass, weather station. Alright, it's a decent chunk. That's a decent chunk.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm gonna have to get unencumbered again, though, because if we climbed a rope to get here, I'm guessing we're gonna have to climb a rope to get down. I want a marine flare in case of timber wolves. I'm gonna gather all the stuff, but we'll probably move it inside. Was safe.
This'll come in handy.
That better than what I'm wearing? Oh no, I'm wearing these things. Yeah, no, my gauntlets are better. Okay. Alright, so it was like 52, I think. Figures. Oh, 51. Okay, 51. Oh, okay, like 30. 51. I gotta go all the way back around 0, that's right. I was going too fast. 51. It was close to 30. No, 36. That's right. Okay, let's try this again. It's 36. Okay. 51. $36. On the last one, so I'm going to go slower. This is such a long process for something that could be like a stack of paper. Yeah, old candy bar. A flare that I don't need. 20. Okay. Flare shell and a book. Yep. Not worth the time and effort to do that. A bloody note. They cut the science team and sent me. I guess they don't think much of the weather forecasts out here. At least I can keep the lights on, but now they tell me the supply deliveries are being halved too. Something about a worker stoppage on the mainland. I can't eat my ammo supply, so it's just me and my old rifle for now. It should be enough. Oh, do you think that's the dead guy outside? Alright, the dead guy outside. Spray paint, don't need that. Backpack. Chips and a soda. Okay. What's this? Uninteractable. It's weird looking. How do we turn this thing on? What are we supposed to do? Reach the weather station and search the area using the handheld shortwave. Oh. We need an aurora. Okay. Well, let's finish looting. Oh, here's the hunting rifle.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah. We have it, but it's not going to do us any good if we can't climb down. I have to leave it up here. I don't think I can drop enough weight to carry this hunting rifle down. Firewood. I'm going to at least rearrange the firewood to put it near the fire, either the fire barrel or more likely in the bunkhouse.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I think we're already wearing really good clothes, but rail boots, I don't need that. Peaches. I'm gonna grab the cloth to kill time while we wait for the night and hope for an aurora. Oh, there's a fire barrel here. Okay, so let's drop some of this wood. The fir wood weighs the most. So we'll leave that there. Well, no. I'm going to bring one inside because that's where I'm probably going to light a fire. Heavy hammer. This is a terrible map for a loot hoarder like myself. Oh, there's the dead guy. It's a different dead guy. Okay. Different dead body from the one over there. Oh, wait. No, I did loot this dead guy. Never mind. We saw that dead guy already. Alright, let's slowly make our way back up here. We're going to end up leaving a lot of stuff here, which is a shame because it's the only shelter we've come across, but it's certainly not accessible. Like, it's not somewhere that we're going to be like, oh, let me run back to the weather station and get myself back in good shape. Like, it's way off the beaten path. Ammo, a knife. Rifle ammo.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay, go inside. How am I on water? 4 liters still. That's 2 soda bottles worth. Yeah, we're gonna get inside and probably sleep. It's only noon, so our sleep schedule's all messed up. But considering we're waiting for auroras, that's not a bad thing necessarily. I'll probably repair my clothes and stuff
Pack is getting
first.
too heavy to carry.
Well, it's light outside, and it's warm inside this building, so we're good. I didn't even pick up all the food that's in here. Alright, so we're going to drop all of the fir firewood. And some of the cedar firewood. Okay, we're going to use a match. Use a book. I'm going to cook myself some food. There's something in that bucket next to me.
Come on, little fire.
It looks like there's something in that bucket.
Perfect.
Okay, add fuel. This is where we're going to add the firewood. Perfect. We'll put our cooking pots, and then we will cook our can of peaches. Ooh, it says it's ruined. Can I cook it and not die? Well, we're going to find out. Ruined pinnacle peaches. Ooh. If your cooking level's high enough... Oh, it's a fire striker. Oh, okay. If your health level is high enough, you can get away with that. You can eat stuff that's ruined and you don't get sick. But I might be about to regret all my life choices if I eat this. Not going to stop me from doing it anyway.
I'm starving.
It probably should stop me from doing it anyway. Okay, so if I look at that in my inventory... Yeah, it's 0%. Do I have antibiotics? I do. All right, we're eating it. Yeah, food poisoning. Okay, so 2 antibiotics or 10 hours of rest. But I do have antibiotics, so let's use them on my food poisoning. Boom. It's like a free way to eat bad food. I want to make more water, but at the same time, I don't really think it's necessary because... Make the pork and beans. We're already carrying 4 liters and we have a lot of soda.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Like the soda gives us calories too, so I don't want to leave it all behind. Ruined condensed milk. Okay. Soda's good at least. Yeah, granola bar. Potbelly stove. Okay, so what we're going to do. The cheat death thing, the other thing that it reminds me of a little bit is like how important it would be to leave yourself set up with things as basic as matches. Like I've got matches on me, so if I needed a fire, I have matches. But what if I die and I lose them? If I spread matches and fire stuff and some basics around to like as many indoor buildings as possible, if I cheat death and respawn, then I would have the stuff. We definitely don't need this disinfectant. Drop myself over here. Try to get ourselves a little bit underweight. I'm carrying probably... It's the gun. It really is. Like, the gun weighs 4 all by itself. And our weight is low because we're tired. So let's sleep for just a few hours. And then we will try to repair some of our clothes. Yeah, a good reason to have little mini hordes everywhere. Exactly. Now that's really hard to do, especially here, considering you can't bring a lot of stuff with you. So that's going to be tough. It's a good idea. I'd like to do it, but it's going to be hard to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if... Okay, we're already wearing wool long johns, so that doesn't matter. The other pair of boots we can harvest. This is going to be much worse in like every way. Hockey jersey's really good. And then this coat, worn old-fashioned parka. The problem is the parka.
Hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Parka is in rough shape, so it seems like maybe it'll be worse than it really is. But let's rip apart some of this stuff. So we're going to tear apart these boots. Oh, we're thirsty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My health is plummeting. No. I drank before I did that. Our clothes aren't in that bad shape. So sleeping is more important. 5 hours should get me into the nighttime. Nothing's lit up, so it's not the Aurora yet. Keep drinking sodas. And then what I'm going to do is drop all these extra clothes that I found. I can always theoretically come right back when I'm feeling better after we find the thing we're trying to find. But, I've got to get my weight down here. A lot of the stuff up here is in rough shape. What can we put on the travois? Can you have mini stashes on that? Probably. It's expensive to make. So, like, making a bunch of them to leave around wouldn't be super practical. Sorry, what was I saying? Kid distraction. He says hi. Wanted me to say hello to you all. That is what he interrupted me to do, by the way, is to tell me to tell you to say hi. Tell me to tell... Yeah. I say that backwards. So anyway, it would be kind of expensive to make that. Yeah. Because they're a bit expensive to make. So you could do it and leave them laying around. But I'm not sure how practical it would end up being. Why did I do that? I wasn't thirsty anymore. Oh yeah, I was also saying the stuff here is in really rough shape. Like all this, there's a bunch of ruined food, 8% on some of those soda cans. Or food poisoning is healed. We're still really heavy, but that's because we're still not able to carry as much as we should be able to, which is annoying because we're in good shape now. Still not an aurora. It's midnight. Guess let's eat the chips. We're in good shape. Let's just keep sleeping an hour at a time until we get an aurora. If we make it into the next day, then we'll work on crafting, ripping things apart, filling our time until the next night when we can get an aurora. Because there's a computer here. Right? Yeah, so if there was an aurora, we'd see it. Yeah, and there's no battery on the flashlight. So if it was an aurora, it would be really obvious. How did the mic cat? Yeah, the mic caught the mom at the end. That was Mini Blue, and she 100% did that on purpose. Like, she was hovering and saw that I hadn't hit mute yet and, like, came up and was like, Mom! They just want to be part of it. They were bouncing next to me. It's really funny because the dogs are like that too. As soon as I start my outro, the dogs know it and they jump up and they're bouncing around waiting to be let out because I keep them shut into this little office space with me so they're not getting into trouble while I'm distracted. So it's like I started my outro and everybody showed up. Everyone descended upon me to get something. They all wanted something or needed something. We're going to be well rested by the morning at least. Still nothing. Yeah, and night's almost over, so we're going to have a couple days here, I think, where we're going to have to be careful to keep ourselves in the best shape we can manage, because when it does get to be an aurora, I don't know how far we'll have to go. Like, are we going to have to go back down the climbing ropes? We're looking for some type of bunker. Did it say bunker mode? Yeah, it just says search the area using the shortwave, so I'm assuming it's a bunker. Okay, so let's try to get that last hour of sleep. Let's totally fill our sleep bar, circle, sleep thingy. Perfect. We woke up fully rested. Okay. Sun is up, so we can do some crafting if we want to. Gonna drink some water. And then let's take a look at my clothing. So, is there anything that could do with some repairs? 84. I don't love that. 85% chance of success. I really want my stuff to be above 90. Anything above 90, I'm good with. We also have this ear wrap that we can switch to. I should have thought of that. I know, right? That early Aurora is going to be the only one I get all stream. I feel like coming into the area does trigger that Aurora because it's where you're supposed to go, but there's no way. Like, even if we'd been hustling, there's no way we could have made it to this weather station in that first night. Although, now that I say that, I bet if we'd come in during the day and we had all day to get up here and then it would have been an Aurora, we would have been fine. I probably messed myself up by coming at night. Because that first Aurora triggered by coming into the region was wasted by being in the wrong place. Of course, the flip side to that is like, we could have come in and gone to the right, like I said earlier. Like, we could have followed the road straight into the Timberwolves. That would have been a perfectly reasonable thing to do. And it would have ended up being a nightmare. And not at all what we wanted. Hey, Joppa, good to see you. All right, so we're carrying too much lantern fuel. Let's drop some of that because we still got half a liter in our jerry can as well. And we've got blue flares, so I'm gonna leave the red flares behind. We gotta drop some weight here. We are gonna keep the higher quality knife. We are going to drop the lower quality jerry can. Well, actually, where's my lantern? Is it full? Okay, now it is. Okay, now we're gonna drop like this one and that one. We don't need the heavy hammer, although the heavy hammer does good in wolf fights, but leave the gun behind. Leave the gun behind, and we'll leave the rifle ammunition with it. We've got guns a couple places, which reminds me that I should be writing all this down. Okay, so weather station. Rifle and ammo. Flares. Clothing. One ammo, flares, clothing, heavy hammer. I also need to update transfer pass. Did I put snare, maple sapling? Okay, good. I put the rifle holster back on here. Perfect. Also, I forgot the N in lantern. I forgot the thing in... Yeah, we made it up to the weather station. We made it to the weather station. But I wasted that first Aurora because I came in at night. So we came into this map area into an Aurora. So now I'm not sure how long I'll have to stay here until we get the Aurora that we need for the thingy. Okay, so we're leaving the rifle and the ammo, the flares, a bunch of clothes, heavy hammer. And then I think, looking at that, I think we picked up some stump remover. We did. Okay, stump remover. I only have one stick. Drop the heavy hammer. We left a knife behind. And I don't need these tools. Okay, so a knife. Heavy hammer. Stump remover. Hunting knife. I just put something else down. Stump remover, hunting knife. Oh, we put fuel too. You had to restart your save? Oh no. Did you die? Did something happen to it? Fuel. What else did I just drop? Stump remover, heavy hammer, hunting knife. Oh, the simple tools. That's what it was. I doubt I'm ever going to need to know this, but you know, just in case. Simple tools. What's the durability on my lantern, actually? 98%? Okay, it doesn't need fixing. Let's sharpen my hatchet with our whetstone while we're killing time. Okay, now it's up to 60%. What's my gun condition? 98, perfect. Really good torches. We're in good shape here. We really are. We're still 1 kilo over, though. It might be some of the wood I'm carrying. It's gonna drop me that much weight. I'm not carrying any extra clothes. The food we picked up's not that heavy. 3 times frostbite, a bajillion timber wolves, and then a bear out of nowhere. Oh no. So you went up the road to the right then. I'm assuming. I came straight to the left up to this place. So luckily I haven't seen a bear or timber wolf yet. We just had one regular Aurora wolf at the beginning. But that was it. Thank goodness. How am I still up? Like, what else did I pick up? It's got to be the fire stuff. Yeah, like if I drop the reclaimed wood... We already dropped a lot of firewood here. Oh, and I don't even have my cooking pot on me. Oh, bummer. Okay, so we're even more encumbered than I thought. We got to drop 2. We have to drop 2. How am I going to do that? Well, I guess just by drinking water at first. That'll help. I could leave some bullets behind. Maybe I don't need 115, although... The timber wolves make me feel like I need 115. Just their mere presence. Oh, you had a 2-day storm at Transfer Pass? Oh, no. Yeah, you had really rough luck. I was so anxious that I was going to lose. I mean, I still am. I don't want to jinx myself. But really anxious that I'd do something to this save and have to start the story all over again. Oh, I picked up these cans and I don't need them. 36.45 though. It's still not enough. We don't need the second fire striker. That I'll add to my list though. I might want it later. Fire striker. What are your thoughts, Drop, on the cheat death option? Did you not want to use it? Did you, like, what about the penalties? If you don't mind me asking. Because the penalties of it make me wonder if I would actually do it. I probably would for the sake of stream. So that I wouldn't have to start the whole Signal Void story over again. Like, we're on part 14. Oh, you'd used it and it started you all the way back in Coastal Highway? Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Cardboard box. There's more flares in here we didn't even bother to loot. I think we looted this space pretty well. A lot of scrap metal in here. Hey, Brand, good to see you. Oh, there was lantern fuel in here already, too. We never picked it up. Alright, let's drop this piece of scrap metal. We're still so heavy. Like, what else did I pick up? Nothing feels new. I mean, I guess we picked up a lot more ammo than we had before. But could that really be enough? We found a couple extra flares. That might do it, too. Let's drop one marine flare. I guess that could have done it too. Okay, we're still up by one. Let's look around outside. Is it 20 days? Did they change it? I watched a video of a streamer and it was 30 days. And I was like, 30 days is twice as long as my broken ribs, and that felt like an eternity. 20 days is a long time, but not as bad. Oh, the number of days depends on the mode you're in? We fully loaded this, or looted this place too. The weather's not terrible. Let's go back across the bridge and see if we can map further. Then we'll come back and take naps and just try to pass the time until an aurora. We will eventually run out of food up here, is the other thing. There's not a ton of it. Where does this go? Where's the road? Oh, I bet this is the road that takes you to the bridge. This is probably the road that takes you to the bridge. Timberwolf pack down there. Fun times. So yeah, our custom game didn't eliminate them. We just made them less. I think I made them eat like lower morale, so it'll be easier for us to scare them away when we do run into them. Yeah, this is the bridge. This is the bridge that got taken out by the avalanche. I assume, based on the story. There's a little cache right here.
Looks
A
like
revolver. Okay. New gun. We'll leave that behind. We don't need two. It's funny. I've got guns like all over the map at this point. The climbing ropes in this one are cramping my style, though. If I had enough coffee, I could, like, go up and down the rope and, you know, like, drop some stuff, go down the rope, drop stuff at the bottom, climb back up, get the stuff I left, climb back down. Like, it's doable, but I don't think there's anything that I want desperately enough. Like, I've got a rifle in Transfer Pass. I've got my revolver on me. It's not like any of the special ones that you can find. Oh, you know what? This would have been a good place to map, too. I forgot that that's what I went to do, was map stuff. I wish we could yeet stuff off cliffs, too. I wish I could just throw it off the cliff, and then it would be waiting for me at the bottom. That would be really handy. But yeah, you can see like the road goes up the right side of the map. Oh, there's the bear. Right over there on the path, you can see the bear walking by. The road to the weather station, though, has been much nicer to us. There's only one. We ran into the Aurora Wolf. So I'm guessing that that would be a regular wolf in a normal time. This might make me too cold. Okay, it really only pushed the map out a little tiny bit more. That probably wasn't worth it. That's okay. Pulley system. Yeah. See, I feel like if it was in real life, and I know it's a game, it's not real life, but I feel like if I was in that situation, I would pull up the rope, tie a bundle of my stuff, lower it to the ground. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say lower it to the ground, but then the stuff... Oh, no, that would work. Because it would be like an anchor at the bottom of the rope. I was going to say the stuff would just be still attached to the rope. But that's what I would want. It would be like an anchor at the bottom of the rope, and then I would climb down, and then my stuff would be there. I say that as if I'd be able to climb one of these ropes ever in general. Like, that would be a thing that I could do. Clearly, it's not. I'd be dead.
My fingers feel
How's Cold and Hungry going? We're cold. But we're not too hungry. You'd be dead over in Mystery Lake? Yeah, for sure. I would not survive this. I would not survive in this situation. Okay, we can go back across this little bridge. Although we should probably go warm up first. There's no sense. Like, my health bar is still a little tiny bit low. There's no sense giving ourselves hypothermia if we don't need to.
Man, this pack is
You're
getting heavy.
awesome!
Oh, Crumper, thank you for continuing to be a member. I'm gonna take an hour-long nap to get warm. I appreciate you. Oh, wait, let's drop the other rifle, too. Or revolver. This one. And I'm going to leave 5 bullets behind. If we're coming back here for the revolver, something's gone horribly wrong. Okay, revolver and bullets. Oh, let's put end ammo so my notes stay consistent. They're not anywhere across the board. Even my capitals and lower cases are not consistent across the board. Whoops. My room looks like a teenage boy lives there. Just piles of junk everywhere. I'm glad that the notes is a feature, because yeah, if there was not notes, it would be just a mess. Like, I'd never find my stuff. More games should have notes like that you can remember where you left off and where you left stuff and what you have going on. I think this is covered by the map section we did. Yeah, it's definitely the whole mountain. Yeah. It for sure is. So there's the road. There's one of the cabins. Use my little gun aiming thing to point out what I'm trying to point to. There's a cabin right there. And that's... I don't actually know how we get over... Oh, see, I knew I was going to do that. Darn it. Okay, we're putting the gun away. I, like, jump scared myself. I scared myself. That was scary. I don't have any rocks. Oh, I was going to try to kill the bird. But I don't have a stone. And I don't want to shoot it. Does shooting it destroy them in this game? I guess we can find out. It's just another bullet. We've got 100. Nope, I missed. was pretty on brand, wasn't it? Whoops. Okay, so we've got revolver ammo here, too, that we could take back to the house. I mean, it does no good laying in the ground right
Wonder if
here.
I can drop any of this gear.
Layers are fine. We searched that body. Thank goodness for this fence. It's really pretty here. This game just looks really cool in general. I don't want to go back down the rope. I hope we don't have to go back down the rope during the Aurora. But with my luck, we probably do. The path seemed pretty clear, and I don't want to go all the way back to where we could have gone through that cave. Because that's a really far way back from where we're at. Try to see if there's a good place I can stand and get a thumbnail for next week's episode. Like maybe like right here as we come up to the weather station. There we go. We're using our time. All right, we're going to go in and warm up. We can make some water, I guess. Our food is going to start to be a problem. And I really can't afford to lose my well-fed bonus. I guess we have a lot of chips and jerky and granola bars and stuff. I can't lose my well-fed bonus, or there's no way we'll ever be unencumbered enough to do anything. We'll just be encumbered forever. It won't be possible. I never looked up in the weather station. Can you see, like, all the way to the... Oh, yeah, you totally can. Huh. Cool.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's why I was so afraid of losing or dying. Drop out exactly. Having to, like, get back through the whole story to get to this point. Oh, there's another knife right there, too. We could eat the calories from this ruined condensed milk and get food poisoning and then just cure ourselves of it again. I mean, might as well use it. Oh, I didn't even get food poisoning. Sweet. Yeah, I didn't even get food poisoning. That was great. All right, let's sleep for another, like, 2 hours. My health bar is almost back to full. At that point, you're just eating cheese. Ew. That is not a pleasant thought. That is not a pleasant thought. Okay, so we're still a little bit below full health. So let's try to sleep another 2 hours. You only recover health when you're sleeping if all of your stats are full. Yeah, I don't know if you can cook with condensed milk. A lot of the recipes in this are very strange. And a lot of them you have to find. Like, every map area has a recipe you have to find, so it might just be one I don't have. But no, there's nothing that takes... I think maple syrup, peaches are the only thing other than, like, oats, salt, flour, broth, those things that they added. But everything else is like the meats, the fish. Yeah, if you can get level 5 cooking, you can. You are safe. Oh, these ones might have something. You can eat ruined things and not get sick. And you can also eat predator meat without getting parasites. Acorn Bannix. Wait, you can make this in a can? No tools required. You can make the bread in a can now? You couldn't do that before. You had to have a skillet at least. Huh. What level am I at now? Levels. Cooking. Level partially through 4. Yeah, the bread for in a can is a really good thing. Because then if you don't find a skillet, you can still make the bread, which is a really good basic food item. Cooking is my highest skill. A little over 4. So with level 4, I get 20% more calories from anything that's cooked. No calorie loss if I have to smash open a can. 20% less cook time. Ready times increased. How are those two things different? Cooking times reduced by 20%. Ready time increased by 20%. How are those different? That seems like the same thing said differently. Okay, sun's going down. We're not tired enough to sleep, so let's pass 2 hours. We might have to make ourselves some water here. Oh, like preparing the food to be cooked, like when you're making a recipe. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I forgot that that was a thing that took time. I forgot that that was a thing that took time to do. All right, it's pretty late into the evening, and I don't think we're going to get another aurora, so that is a bummer. I'm not tired enough to sleep, so let's just keep passing the night. We'll pass time, then we'll sleep a bit. I'll pass time and just alternate back and forth. This happened to us in the zone of contamination too, where I was in when we had to find the helicopter, and I was in that little shed for like 3 days. But the second I leave, like the second I get down off this mountain to go explore further, that's when there's going to be an aurora, and I'm not going to be able to make it back here in time. Yeah. Yes, because I was outside technically, so I had to keep a fire going that whole time. Like run out for sticks, come back, keep it going further. At least here, yeah, it's a warm spot with a bed. We're in a cushy place. My health's all the way back up again. So, oh, Aurora. Yeah, I forget sometimes they start later in the night. Okay. We have to go outside? Of course we have to go outside. Oh, okay. Foreman's technical log.
I think I'm the only one who made it out. The other guys just lost it. Started wandering off. I'm not immune to whatever happened. It just didn't hit me as bad as the others. The chief either. I don't know why. She held out a long time. A damn long time. But then she just locked herself in there with that blasted machine. She died before she could learn the truth about my real mission here.
Okay, there's a picture of a cabin. So he was talking about the lady whose remains we buried the last time. We found her skeleton in that room and had to go bury her. Search the lockbox. An old house key. Key to the Foreman's Sundered Pass refuge. Energy bar. Ooh, nice. Flare shell, book, flare shell.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, so now use the Polaroid and key to find and enter the Foreman's Refuge in Sundered Pass. Okay, so did we actually look at the Polaroid? Normally when you look at the Polaroid, examine? No? This one? My low camp will I track his movements through the pass, below the tree line with good access to water. Okay. Normally the Polaroid will put it on your map. But I don't think it did. I don't know how big the map... Once you're in the black, it's just like, am I doing anything? Is anything happening when I'm clicking around? So it's probably just the words, like the description. I think I know where that is, actually. Well, a rough idea of it. When I was watching the video of the map overview, it was still on this right-hand side. It wasn't one of the ones on the road. It was like in that forest where we had to go down. So we gotta go back all the way down, I think. But yeah, I would have expected it to be on the map.
Any of this gear.
But I wonder if we're just too zoomed out, you know? Or, like, it's nowhere near us, so I can't find it. Okay, what did we pick up? Because now I need to drop a whole kilo. We can drop the book. And drop some of the reclaimed wood. Okay, that gets me underweight. Perfect. Let's sleep through the rest of the night. And then we gotta get back down. How much water do I have? Still 3 liters. Plenty. That helps all by itself too. 3462. Can I pick up one more reclaimed wood? Yep. Okay. We're fully rested. The sun's about to come up. So let's start heading back towards the rope, at least, to get down. Let's see if there's anything... Okay, there's one of these, too. Oh, Aurora Timberwolves. They look weird. They look like little bugs. Okay, it's down there somewhere, so not anywhere we're gonna mess with. And not anything we'll probably ever get, honestly, if it's in the path of a pack of Aurora Timberwolves. That is gonna be a big old nope from me. Be careful as we're doing this, because I don't want to run into anything scary. We need to get back down the mountain. I know, the loot might be just as good as what I found in the safe. It could be another book. It could be another book. It's cold. They are very cold. When we get to the bottom of the rope, we could change into the... I wonder if the earmuffs really make a difference. The ear wrap thingy. It's a 1 more degree. And we're at -11. So... yeah. Yep. Nope. The 1 degree that we're going to get is not going to make enough of a difference. That is cold. That is really cold. Negative 45. No, 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 no. Cancel. Cancel. I don't want to take the rope. I want to use the rope. Abort. So not to jinx myself, but this is going pretty well so far. I'm cold now. And we already know there's nowhere to get warm between here and probably this cabin we're heading towards. There's nowhere to stop along this path. Yeah, thank goodness the rope is already there. We didn't have to carry one. The ropes are heavy. I'm not used to playing with metric units, but it's like 11 pounds. Okay, so this is the terrifying bridge. We're already very cold. I would like to map from here. Below the tree lines. We definitely be at the bottom. Ugh. God, I hate these bridges. Gotta look ahead, not down. Perilous crossing. I hate it so much. Okay. We survived this time. Oh, yeah, Sarah, you missed it at the very beginning. Normally I play with freedom units or imperial measurements, but there's a bug with it right now since the update, so they're just wrong. They're calculated correctly, but like for water, for example, it would be like 53 pounds of water. And it wouldn't count it as that. Like the game would account for it correctly with what it should weigh. But yeah, it was bothering me. So even though the game kept track of it correctly and it wasn't really weighing 53 pounds, seeing it weigh 53 pounds was... It was jarring. I didn't like it. So at least until they fix it, we're in metric units for now. It's not windy, so I could probably put a torch on. -5. I wonder if a torch would make enough difference. I've got 3 torches. And they do have a tiny bit of warmth bonus to them. I know, right? Wander and Ricky don't have to do any kind of extra math. It is easy. Like, it's not hard, but I guarantee you I'm going to say pounds because I'm so used to it. I think I've already done it once or twice, and a couple times I've just managed to stop myself from calling them pounds, because technically that's not what I have right now. Oh no, I picked up the stone and got encumbered. Whoops. That stone was too much. I don't know that I really want off this mountain until the aurora is over either, because... kind of nice not having to worry about any predators up here. Famous last words, of course. I bet I could drink some water or eat some food and get myself back underweight if I needed to. I probably would have missed. I'm really bad at aiming for the stuff, especially when I haven't done it in a while. So I probably wouldn't have hit the bird anyway. But at least if I had a stone, I could have tried. A deer carcass right there. If I wanted to do that, is an option. We're going lower, so the lower we get, the less cold it is, which is just going to help us as the day goes. Oh. Is that a regular wolf or a timber wolf? Still the Aurora, so if it's a regular wolf, I can use my flashlight on it.
Sure getting cold.
Looks to be one singular wolf. It's not glowing. Is it no longer an Aurora wolf? My flashlight still has battery. Yeah, it's that weird, like, in between. We're out of line of sight of it. Yeah, I think we made it. We're encumbered from our stones, that's right. Oh, no, let's get further away. I was going to say I can eat something, but let's just make sure we're all the way out of line of sight. Did I enable the cougar? I did. I like the way they did the cougar, actually. Like, I was afraid it was going to be something you just bumped into randomly. But the fact that it only comes if you spend a really long time in one map area, I like that, because I'll just keep moving. I'll just keep moving and never have to deal with it. So this is the cave that we skipped. We could pop in here real quick. Or we could focus on trying to find that cabin. I wonder if the cave is warm. Is it even a cave? Actually, it looks like a cave in. Oh, no, it goes down. Okay, yeah, you can get in here. So, yeah, I did put the cougar on, but I don't think I'll ever stay in one map area long enough to trigger it. I have no idea where this is going to bring us. I suspect it brings us out of Sundered Pass. But I don't know. If it does, it's just a fun detour. Like, we're obviously not going to leave Sundered Pass. These both go the same way. Light coming from above? Yeah, okay. It's not necessarily the exit yet. You can go left or right. I'm gonna go right. No real... Oh, the Aurora's over. That was abrupt. Here we go. Okay, this is a dead end with a body. Nope. Search the corpse. We're warming up at least. So that's good. Nope. Charcoal for us. But at least we're getting warm in here. It would be really rough if you came in with just a flashlight. Oh. Okay, there's a wolf right there. A regular wolf? Wait, we're still in the cave. Oh, did they add another indoor wolf? There's one other place in the game where there's a wolf in a cave. Like, you can bump into a wolf inside of a cave. And I think they might have added another one. Should we kill it and keep exploring? The problem is, well, it looks light in there. I was gonna say, if I take out my gun, I have to put down my lantern. Should we try to kill it? Probably could. Watch me die because I decide to do this. Where is it? Straight across. Okay, so it's just circling. I don't know where this goes. You know what? No, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna map where this cave is. Because the one thing I know for sure is I say for sure, but I'm fairly certain it's not leading us to where we need to go. I don't like the lighting in there. I don't like the lighting without my lantern to try to shoot that thing. It did look like ice too, didn't it? Welcome. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for another time. Did we come that way, though? I think we did. Oh, another body. An empty body. The dead end? Yes. Okay, so somehow we gotta get back up this little ledge. Oh, we can from this angle. Okay. I bet that body's there to get you coming from the right angle so you can see the way up. Because that looked like a dead end, like a climb that we weren't going to be able to climb. Oh, we can go down further. Oh, to another body. This goes somewhere too, it looks like. No, you know what? Let's just go back out and map outside of this cave. And then keep going. Can we climb this? Yeah, we can. It didn't have the little roots, so I worried there for a second that we wouldn't be able to climb out. Okay, leave the cave. Extinguish. Put that away. We're going to refuel it so we can get our weight down a little bit that way. Well, I don't actually know if that works. Actions, refuel. I feel like the weight probably stays the same, but at least it makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, we're only up by 0.33, and if I eat something right now, I can easily get that down. Especially when we drink to make up for being thirsty. Because we're eating all of our salty snacks. Okay, perfect. No longer encumbered. Now, I want to come here and try to map. We're no longer cold. Rose hips to cave system. Okay. So it just says to cave system. Nothing surprisingly helpful. I am curious where that goes. Not enough to do it. I can eat the ruined food. I can eat the ruined food. It might give me food poisoning, potentially. But if it does, I can take medicine and be fine. Or if I get my cooking level high enough, then it does nothing. You can just eat it like any other food. You still get the calories from it, even though it's ruined. So if you have ruined food, it takes 10 hours for food poisoning to wear off. So the best thing to do if you have it is to eat it right before you go to bed for the night. Because then theoretically, if you're going to sleep the whole night, you can just sleep off. Oh, this might have been a bad idea. You can sleep off the food poisoning. I should have taken a cup of coffee before I did this. No, we're okay. I think going down is better. We're moving pretty quick. Okay, this is where I left a bunch of my stuff. Do I want any of it back? Not really. How do we get up? How do we get up there? Oh, the climby thing that I just jumped past. Okay. That'll do it. Alright, so see, there's a bridge over there. So we're directly across from the road that goes up the eastern side. And the note, the Polaroid note said below the tree line. I'm gonna walk with my gun out just in case. So below the tree line is all the only clue it gave us. So maybe it's in this foresty. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a roof. There's a roof right there. Is that the cabin? We're going down a very steep incline right now. This is probably a bad idea. You know what? It's a very bad idea. I think if we went the other way, there's a nice, easy path that does this. Probably going to sprain an ankle. Maybe not. I'm wearing my little spiky shoes. Oh, that's gotta be it. This has to be it. I mean, I guess there could be lots of cabins, but I don't think that there are. Last lonely house.
I think I can use this.
Let's put the gun away before I shoot something. Firewood. Lantern fuel. I'm encumbered again. More lantern fuel. More firewood. Okay. Oh, locked door. That is probably the one we have a key for. We're gonna take the pork and beans. I want the food. I want the charcoal. I'm gonna use it's not particularly dark. It's daytime. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any loot. And we have plenty of lantern fuel. Up to and including what's left outside for us. Wood stove inside too. Oh, see? Energy bar.
Looks like this has been here a while.
I definitely want food. I feel like I should leave food in these places, but... Okay, let's try this door. Yeah, this is it. The kiddos, yes, they've been off for about a month already. We're like halfway through summer break. Okay, there's a safe. Great. I'm losing my mind, but they're having a great time. Radio. Okay, sweatshirt. Oh, Foreman's log 2.
Rudiger's here somewhere. The chief's logbook said as much. I'll keep looking. There's that settlement nearby I need to check out. I'm gonna try to keep a record of all this as long as I'm able. Photos, whenever I can. These notes. If I make it back, I'll need something to show for how this all went to shit. They will want to know.
They in quotes.
But I keep losing things. Leaving them behind. Can't hold it together.
Yeah, it's getting to him. Okay, so another Polaroid.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, use the Polaroid and shortwave to locate Rudiger's hideout. Okay. So... Oh, where's the story thing? Hold on. And handheld short. So I guess we need to get to that place from the Polaroid. And then go from there. Yeah, they get out early down here. The end of May, the last week of May, before Memorial Day, is when they get out. And then I think they go back like August 10th this year or something in that range. So yeah, they've been out for a month already. We don't have any real big like summer plans, like vacations and stuff. We don't really have anyone to watch our pets. And it's really expensive to board them. Like my mother would probably do it, but she lives like 30 minutes away. And that's a long way to drive to like come check on the dogs a couple of times a day. And her little dog hates everyone and everything that also has 4 legs. So it's not like she could take them to her place or anything. Plus she rents and they're not allowed to have pets, so that's a whole other thing. So we mostly are doing like day stuff. We're hopefully going to get back to going to Disney soon once the weather's not like death. Okay, so let's take a look at that Polaroid then. Polaroids. That's this one. Okay, so it's some kind of like shell of a building. I recognize this. I recognize this from the video I watched. It's along the road to the right. So now we have to go across and head up that road. It's along that path, and there's timber wolves on it. But apparently this makes a really good base location. Like this little covered, buried cabin is a good place to hole up. We'll see. That's where the timber wolves are, though, so yay. All right, let's search this safe. Maybe there's something better. Oh, it was 54. Okay. All the way back around. 54. This is going to be... Oh, okay. 39. 54, 39. Okay. 52.
This'll come in handy.
Decent insulated boots. Ear wrap. Emergency stem. Okay, this was actually decent loot. I don't think those shoes are better than the mucklucks. They're better against the water. They make you slower, though. So yeah, probably... Yeah, their bulk will slow you down. If they were fully repaired, they might be warmer, but we'd be slower. And I don't love that, so we're going to leave them here. I don't love that. And we're going to drop this random sweater we picked up, too. Okay. We don't need new socks. These are empty bins. Oh, I almost did it. I don't know if this is what they're talking about, but I've seen a bunch of posts with almost no other context that just said, don't sleep in Rudiger's bed because the door will lock. It just said you'd get locked in. And I bet this is what that means, is this bed. And I almost did it. No, but this doesn't make sense because this is the foreman's bed. This is the foreman's bed, not Rudiger's bed. But apparently there's a bug, and somewhere along this path, you can end up in a room with Rudiger's bed in it that will you'll get trapped, basically. The door shuts behind you. And you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I don't think this is what it means. But I'm paranoid. And that would be a terrible way to have to start over. I only want to sleep a tiny bit early in the day. So yeah, my first thing was it's that bed, but that doesn't make sense because they did say Rudiger's bed. So maybe because we're going to his hideout, maybe we'd end up locked in his hideout place.
Man, this.
Food. Chips. The crackers. The crackers are good though, because there's a lot of calories for a little bit of weight, so I don't want to get rid of them. Still have 2 liters of water. Carrying around a soda bottle's worth of water. Still encumbered. Alright. We're fully warm though, so now we gotta figure out how to get back over to the other side from here. We've got to get to the road over there. Not sure how to do that. So let's go this way. The deer there. I'm nervous about the Timberwolves, even with my gun. I remember in the story mode, I got trapped in a little building by Timberwolves in Blackrock and went through so much ammunition. And then ended up dying to them and had to do the whole thing over again. Even with a gun, not the best. Okay, there's another deer there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You definitely cannot. Oh, the bunnies. Okay, the bunnies scared me. They're just bunnies. It is okay. They're only bunnies. There's a lot of food here then, actually. Bunnies. Deer. Seedling Spring. So that little cabin's not a bad place, assuming you can actually use that bed safely, which I think you probably could. You'd have a gun if you managed to bring the one down from the weather station. Don't really need those. Leave that burdock root behind. It's been a very long day. The children are fighting. Is this a dead end? This feels like a dead end. I think it's a dead end. Okay, so this was not the right way. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we gotta loop back. Not sure where else to turn here. Like, I don't... It seemed like a pretty one-way situation. Like, this also looks dead-endy. Yeah, there's no rope. We're just gonna keep following the wall. I feel like if we follow the wall, eventually we'll find our way out. I saw that, Ricky, the creature from Oxygen Not Included. It looks cool. Yeah, one of them locked the door, so the other one threatened to touch their stuff and knocked over a water bottle, so there was a water spill. Lots of yelling. Lots of coming to tell me about their grievances. There's a climbing spot there, but is that where we came from the cabin? At this point, I've lost the cabin again. I should have mapped. Okay, wherever we are, we're not even near the cabin anymore. Not close enough for it to get onto the map anyway. Is that a different path? Like, does this go somewhere else? It's pretty steep. I don't think it does. It is a different elevation than before. It looks like maybe it's just a higher elevation dead end. Unless there's a cave over here. Don't think there is. I think this might just be a higher elevation dead end. I mean, I made it longer than I thought I would before becoming hopelessly lost. Well, we're still going, actually, and I think we are higher up than we were before. Yeah, this is a different level. Oh, look, because... Can you take that path? Or is that across the way too far? Like, look, there's a path there. Can we get over there? We can. It goes up that way too. Alright, well, let's start out by going this way. Let's get up higher and then we'll map again. Okay, so that was not a dead end. It looked like one. The first time was, but being able to come up and get a little bit higher up led to this path. This is the blocked tunnel. Oh. I know, we need like yellow paint or bird poop ledges or something. Okay, so that's the caved in tunnel. I wonder if it's the one that would have brought us into this area from Transfer Pass. That didn't give us much extra. Interesting. And we're getting somewhere new. I don't know if it's where we need to be, but it looks cool in a scary kind of way. Oh, geez. Okay, we made it. I get a map from this side, I think. This will be further away. I think they use the grass on the ground as a way to show that you can walk somewhere, but it's not always reliable. Like, it will leave you going straight for a dead end. Oh yeah, imagine driving a truck on this road. That would be terrible. Oh, sapling spring. Okay, so we can just barely make out those words. That's the cave system we were at. Weather station. All right. So we're way down here now. So it feels like this is going to take us to the right side that we need to be on. Feels like it. We're like a third of the way through the story already, too. And a lot of that is just time waiting for auroras. This is cool. Don't need more stones. Oh, okay. A lot of flares. Okay, there's the first little cabin. It's not the one we're looking for, obviously, but it's the first little stop-off cabin. Do we map from the edge of this bridge? Baneful Bridge. We only have 2 charcoal left. Here we go. That opened up a lot of space. Yeah, this is definitely the road. With this little cabin here, if this says A on it, if it's like Respite Cabin A, then this is definitely the road we want to be on. Got the stones. Can I hit the bird? Oh, I got the bird! I got the bird! Dinner. My rock back up. Technically harvest this deer for food too, but I don't think we really need to. Lots rest. Matches and some food. Okay, yeah, Refuge Cabin A. So we are definitely on the right path. We don't need the mittens. I'll take the firewood, at least for now. Energy bar. I feel like these respite cabins would be good ones to set up and make sure that there's firewood and matches. Like there's multiple flares around. We'll bring it inside. Potato sack. Oh, we can definitely make some food in here. Sardines. Soda. Not cold in here. Another marine flare. There are a lot of flares. Cardboard boxes. First aid kit. Okay.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't need that. Okay, the sun's going down. I wonder if we just stay in this one for the night. Cook up these potatoes, maybe. Can you see anything on the map on the wall? It says stay alert. Know the terrain you're in. Avalanche area. No, it's just a blurry bunch of words. Take the charcoal. These are technically considered outside because you don't go through a loading screen, so we can map from inside of it. Alright, let's light this fire. With a stick, cattail, and a match. I'm gonna leave the thing behind. I'll make sure I drop some flares here. So that there'll be food, and if I make water...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Place my cooking pots. Cook my potato. One of these is really low quality. Oh, maybe not. I thought one of them was like super low. 60, 100. Put this one. 39 minutes until it's ready. Let's sleep for an hour. Get ourselves in good shape. I'm not sure if we'll make it to the next house. I don't know how far apart they are. Eat the potato. And, uh-oh, fuel. Let's cook another potato. I gotta butcher this bird. The meat. 4 minutes. Use our hunting knife. 2 hours to get the feathers? Good grief. Alright, let's start with the meat. I'm gonna do 2 little pieces so I can cook them separately to get my cooking score up higher. My cooking level. Okay, and then I deal with this cedar firewood. Let's put in some of our reclaimed. We got 6 coal still. Let's put in a reclaimed wood. Gets us back over an hour. Let's eat this potato too. They're hungry and they're not a lot of calories. Let's cook the ptarmigan. Takes 12 minutes. That's... I don't want to carry any meat on me because I don't want to be stinky. This is also going to take 12 minutes. Which means I need to harvest those feathers too. 28 minutes here. Let's cook... How much water do I have? We still have 2.5 liters of water. I'm gonna make more though, and then we'll leave it here. I'll make 2 liters of water. And then we'll leave it here when we go. Alright, so we've got an hour. Let me harvest this thing. What if I just want 1 feather? 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45. So the knife's the way to go. 30 minutes to get the feathers out of 1/4 of this bird seems excessive. Okay, how much? 14 minutes till melted, 55 minutes here, so let's do another 30 minutes. I don't know how many more feathers I needed to be able to make the insulation wrap thingy. You can use these feathers to make an insulation.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yes, I know you're thirsty. The ptarmigan down, you can make a insulator. All right, let's add 1 coal. And then we can do 1 more of these. Nighttime and we're tired, so when this is done, we'll just sleep for the rest of the night if we can. We'll let the fire go. Let's drink it. What have we got here? 53 minutes? I think I can make 1 more potato with that. Time to cook 38 minutes. Yeah, let's make a potato. And then harvest this thing. Perfect. Not too shabby. Okay, so if we wanted to make the stuff, what does that take? Insulation. Oh, if we had 2 cloth, we could make it now. Oh, okay. There's no curtains on these windows or clothes to break down. But that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I could break down the pillow, I bet. 9 minutes to get 2 cloth. Yeah, let's do it. I don't really need the insulation. I wonder how much it weighs. 6 minutes. Cooked potato. I Did I say that's ghoul? Did it sound like I did? Might have sounded that way. All right, it's middle of the night. Let's sleep for 8 hours if we can. No, let's put 10. We'll wake up when we get really thirsty. We're going to be warm. We're in good health. Woke up fully rested, just as the sun's coming out. Perfect. Let's drink our water. I'm going to leave some behind. Drop. Let's leave 2.5 liters. These potatoes still. Okay, the weather doesn't look terrible. Leave this. That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna have to drop it again. Nope. Drop 1 liter. And then let's leave. Do we want to leave food here for ourselves? Probably not. It'll be ruined if we do. We'll have to figure it out if we ever come back this way absolutely starving. Guess I could leave like a bag of chips. 300 calories would save us if we were desperate. Did I not drop it? Drop. There we go. We'll leave water and ketchup chips behind. All right, let's get going. Back on the road. Is that scrap metal? Definitely don't need it. I was going to make the thing, but I'm just going to take it with us. I know, I'm getting ready for tonight's ghouls. I haven't come across any ghouls yet, so I feel like I'm overdue. Okay, so the road, there's clearly a path there. I see a climbing spot. But the road goes this way. I wonder where that goes. I'm going to stay on the road, but that's something. I hope that's not the way I was supposed to go. I'm definitely overdue for ghouls in Fallout, though. I haven't had to deal with any yet. Oh, I am overdue. Oh no, Sarah, you got ambushed last week? Ouch. It's very cold up here. Maybe I should have taken the time to make the insulation. Although I don't know that that would have been enough to really make a difference. They're circling something, some kind of body over there. Bridge. If the body's at the top or on the bottom. Oh, you could get down here. Okay, so if you wanted to follow the river, that's what they're circling, is that deer carcass. There's been a lot of deer carcass. Okay, so if you wanted to get down and follow the river down, it seems like you could. Although, wait, is this a waterfall? Oh yeah, maybe you can't. Unless you can go that way. No, I don't know. It's really cold here, but I want to map it anyway. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's a frozen corpse over there too, so there is a dead person. I think maybe if you follow this up and over, you'll find a body? Oh, yeah, look, you can go this way to get to the top of the river. Do I want to be on the top of the river? Cattails. Oh yeah, here we go.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
100% torch, dog food, soda. Oh yeah, okay, that was worth it. Food and drinks. I haven't heard anything about the Fallout London update.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Like, it was just about ready to be released, but I haven't seen them say anything about, like, an estimate on how long it's going to take them to fix everything. Are really cold. I can't imagine that they would give up forever. But I know it relied on a lot of mods that they didn't make, so they were kind of needing other people to update their mods. Because it was all interconnected, so I guess they might have some issues that are going to take a while to fix if those other people never come back and fix their mods. Because there's a lot of them that are years and years and years old, and those people are doing something else with their lives now. Okay, so we're very cold. Hypothermia risk.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
There's the weather tower, so we've come all the way back and around. We've come a long way. There is another cabin somewhere, but I don't know how far it is. I think there's 3 of them. Respite cabins A, B, and C. Yeah, that's why I don't think they scrapped it forever, because I feel like they'd be able to work around any of those issues. But that might be why it's taking a long time. Because it went from days before release to absolutely no updates. Okay, so there are the Timberwolves. Don't jump off the mountain. It's not that traumatizing. They're on the road, so I'm not going to be able to get past this pack. And I'm going to have to hope that shooting them is enough to scare them away. Like, there's no way I can make it. Oh, hey, look, a cabin. I was so distracted by the Timberwolves that I completely missed this cabin. Okay, there's no stuff there. Hey, a cooking pot. Cool. Long wool scarf. Don't need that. Okay, it's warming up in here on its own, so that's good. Let's put the gun away before I shoot it in here.
I'll take it.
Cardboard, matches, books. I'm gonna leave. Backpack up here. A rifle cartridge. Okay. First aid kit. I'm gonna leave that behind. I'll take the painkillers. All right, so let's map. We can do that from inside this house where we're warm. So we should take advantage of that. Placid Notch Cabin. So this is the broken bridge. So this road is somehow going to end up like over here. I don't know how much more it's going to wind before it gets there, but that's where we're heading. It's like this is the road that would have taken us directly to the weather station if this bridge wasn't out. I don't know how far it is to the next place. It's still morning. Let's sleep for an hour to get warm. Hey, crossbow. I know. I hate those matches too. The cardboard ones. Okay, so decent weather. We're half warm. We just got to get past the Timberwolves. And I feel like I'm scared more than I should be. I have over 100 bullets. Like, it shouldn't be a problem. It's only just up the road a bit? Okay. Oh, is it that one up there? That does look partially buried. Can I go down this side? Can I avoid? No, there's no way I can get past them. Like, they're far enough over that if I could just hug this edge really tightly, maybe they won't see me. If I give it like a really wide berth, because I could come way over here. Haven't noticed me yet. Nope, no stink lines. Might be okay here, guys. I might be okay. It's a big open space, so you've got plenty of room to, like, maneuver, but generally there's multiple packs here. I do have Timberwolves slightly turned down. I think I made them easier, like they have less, what's the word for it? Their little bar. So I can scare them away a little bit easier, and I think they spawn less. Oh yeah, we did see the bear from across the mountain. Okay, there's a second pack right there. So yeah, we're like threading the needle between these two packs of Timberwolves. Yeah, their morale bar, that's what it is. I think they break morale easier. I think we're good. I think we're good. Now the bear is just a bear, so like there's no hope for us if we run into the bear. Alright, let's see. I know, right? Tame the whole pack, hook them up to a sled, and we're good to go. Yeah, that window right there. You can get in that window. I know. 118 plus the 6 in my gun. It's 118 plus the 6 currently loaded. I have tons of bullets. I feel like I shouldn't be so concerned about these wolves.
I could use this.
Water. I don't need the can. I'm gonna map here. Then I can just tuck myself right inside to warm up. Okay, so there's a cabin here. Perfect. There we go. And it's very warm in here.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Okay, table. Pictures. We got here. Search the trunk. Don't need
Not sure I can
that,
carry
or
much
that, or that. Don't need the jeans. I've seen that a lot of people are making this their like base in the area because it's so warm. Like it's a warm place that has...
I think I can use
bed.
this.
I'll light my lantern so I can see what I'm looting. And probably better for you guys to see too. The knife here. Yeah, see, I totally missed that knife right there. That's to break down. A flare. Yeah, there is no cooking. Well, I thought that there was... No, I guess there's not anything downstairs. I say I thought there was something downstairs, but it's full of snow. Crates. So now you can't get out here. I mean, you can open it, but that's actually really cool. It's just a wall of snow. Combat boots. Hacksaw. Another door full of snow. Okay, you've got water in here. Nope. I bet you can put a campfire like right outside on the roof or something. Didn't need that tea. It's okay. For now, I think we're past any climbing ropes for the moment. So is this not the... Oh, you know what? I bet it's in the...
That'll be useful.
That's right. We need the Aurora now that we're here. Okay, we made it to this place, but now we need an Aurora. Because we need to use the shortwave to locate his hideout that's behind this place. That's why these doors open inward. That makes sense. That is true. If my house got buried by snow, first of all, that would be terrible because it's Florida. But second of all, I would never get out because my door opens outward. Safer for hurricane force winds. Not good for snow. It's a shame that this little kitchenette doesn't have like a stove in it. Okay, so there's also... Oh, there's a light here. Okay, I was going to say there's no easy way to tell if you are in an Aurora. Because the windows are kind of fake. But there's a lamp here, so you'd be able to tell by the light. All right, let's eat something. Let's eat my chips. And these chips. It would be nice if you could clear the fireplace out. I'm really curious how they plan to implement safe house customization. Like, it just seems so contrary to the entire way that the game is set up right now. Like, how are you going to do that? Okay, let's drink our water and then we're going to craft that insulation thingy. Although I think I have to wear it in one of my accessory slots, huh? There's so many accessories. They really need to put in more slots, especially since the rewards for all of these Tales things that we've done, like we got the rifle holder, we got this tool belt. I feel like even if they did it for just one slot that you got if you had the DLC for the special story prize or reward, you know what I mean? Like there's so many things and you can't use more than 2 of them. I guess that's the challenge, like any other, right? Do you want more wind protection or more temperature protection or whatever? You just got to think through your choices. Either way, though, I'm going to craft it. Because I can. Takes an hour. Like, right, like the technical backpack. Doesn't the bulletproof vest go in that slot, too? Yeah, insulation gives me 2. So I could technically get myself 3 more. Because I could trade these things out for my ear wrap and my insulation to make myself warmer. The bulletproof vest is also an accessory. So yeah, it's so limited. And you almost have to carry them all around anyway so you can swap out based on the situation. Like I'm carrying these warmth ones with me. This one can go. This crappy one. Oh, the technical backpack's a character buff. Oh. Well, that's better. The moose hide satchel is an accessory. Okay, we're not super encumbered anymore. I can craft more stuff. We got to get through this day. So I can craft things. I've never gone to get like the technical backpack or anything. Make a lot of fishing tackle. There is a fishing hut somewhere in this area. See you later, Job Bod. Can't cook anything. That's about all we can craft. So yeah, at this point, I guess it's just kill time. I wish we had a book to read. Like we'd found a new skill point book. We get leave cabin. Yeah, so we go in and out this window.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I wonder how bad this is going to be. I'm just thinking through the fact that we're going to be out here during the aurora. And I'm guessing that what we're looking for is going to be... Oh, there's the bear. It's going to be somewhere amongst this wreckage next to the cabin. So we're going to have... Where's that wolf going? Oh, the bear scared them, I think. The way those timber wolves just came running this way. I think the bear scared them away. But yeah, anyway, I mean, like, look at this mess. We're going to have to go over there. In the aurora. Which feels like not fun. I wonder how long... Like, if you chase them away, I wonder how far away they go. I guess if you could do it from over here, as long as they're over there, and you go from the cabin, you're probably fine. There's no wind here, so you could totally, I bet, put a campfire here. Yeah, you can. So if you needed to have a campfire to cook... Put one right here. I wonder if it's always protected from the wind. I feel like it should be. You've got like a mountain on this side, the roof on this side. Unless the wind happens to be going perfectly in this direction, I suppose. I don't really need to cook anything. I think we're just going to pass time. I'm just about at the end of stream anyway, so maybe this is actually a good place to save. And we'll pick up next time by dealing with the Aurora Timberwolves. Because we're right at 3 hours. It's really good, though. We're, what, 33? Where's my journal? We're 33% of the way done, and we're here in the location. We just have to wait for the next Aurora to use the little thingy to find it. So it's a lot of killing time in this one, only because that's my strategy. I don't want to like go out farther and risk my safety and my save by doing something dumb. When you finish this, you unlock a feat, not like an item. So if we can get it done, at least we'll have that feat that we can use in future games. I don't think it's really one that I would ever need or use, but it's cool that that's how it works. That at the end of it, it's not an item just for the save file. It's a feat that you can use across the thing. I know, not that kind of feat. But yeah, this feels like a good place. So I'm going to call it here. We'll be back next week for sure to pick back up and see if we can do it. It was not as bad. Yeah, I know. I'm glad too. This was not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I think it would have been worse. I'm glad I watched a little video of somebody running around in the map. It was just enough to get me like on the right path, going left instead of right. I know, right? It's not bad yet. It's not bad yet. Hey, cat. Bye, cat. Right in time for the end. But yeah, we'll be back tonight. Tonight I'm going to be back in Fallout, of course, to get through some quests and adventuring in that. And then my schedule for the rest of the week is up on Discord. If you're curious, I have an event section there where I plan out the week in advance. Otherwise, the streams get put up on YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed today's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.